Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Riviera Beach Planning and Zoning Board meeting. Today is November 13th, 2025. The time is approximately 6:30 p.m. If anyone wants to speak on an agenda item, excuse me. If anyone wishes to speak on agenda item, please complete a public comment card and give it to the Planning and Zoning staff prior to the board discussion and before public comment section is announced. In no event would anyone be allowed to submit a comment card to speak on agenda item after the title of the item is read or considered. The total time allotted for each member of the public to comment on each item is 3 minutes. Please be reminded that the Planning and Zoning Board committee is committed to civility and decorum by members of the public who attend this meeting. Let's first start off with a moment of silence. And the board will lead with the pledges of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, I'd like to welcome the people in attendance also and the people at home here who are observing the Planning and Zoning Board for the City of Riviera Beach. Let's start off with the roll call.
Miss Lucy Joseph,
Present.
Miss Marie Davis,
Here.
Mr. James Gallen,
Here.
Mr. Anthony Brown,
Present.
Mr. Var Williams.
Here.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Rafer.
Rayford. Okay. Miss Sandra Stringer,
Present.
Miss Renee Burgess, Vice Chair Frank Fernandez, Chair William Wiley.
Present.
Chair, we have a quorum. The voting members tonight will be Miss Sandra Stringer, Mr. R. Williams, Miss Marie Davis, yourself, Mr. Anthony Brown, and everybody else you can provide comments and discussion items. We have three new board members tonight, Chair, that were newly elected. Representing District 2 is Sandra Stringer. Representing District 5 is Mr. R. Williams. Alternate for District 4 is Miss Marie Davis.
All right. Welcome to the board.
Welcome.
Board, excuse me, in acknowledgement of any board members' absence notification.
Yes, Chair, we have correspondence from Miss Renee Burgess and Vice Chair Mr. Frank Fernandez of their absence.
Okay, and on to part B. Since we filled a lot of those positions, the acknowledgement of board member vacant positions.
We have one vacant board member alternate position, and that's District 2.
All right, on to number 3. Any additions or deletions to the agenda?
No, sir, Mr. Chair.
Section 4, disclosure by board members. Are there any disclosure by board members? All right, let's move on to the adoption of the agenda.
I believe we need a motion, Mr. Chair.
I motion that the agenda be adopted without any necessary corrections.
Second.
Chair, has been properly moved in second. Are we ready for the vote?
Yes.
Board Member Brown,
Yes.
Board Member Davis, Board Member Williams,
Yes.
Board Member Stringer,
Yes.
Chair Wiley.
Yes.
Unanimous vote, Chair.
All right, on to number 5, approval minutes.
Chair, we have no minutes to be approved at this time.
On to number 6, unfinished business.
We have no unfinished business tonight, Mr. Chair.
And on to number 7, let's start new business.
An ordinance of the City Council of the City of Riviera Beach, Palm Beach County, Florida, approving a zoning amendment from single-family RS8 to downtown core Downtown Core submitted by Bush Canvas and Interior, Inc., for the purpose of constructing additional parking spaces and expanding operations at 2428 Broadway in the city of Riviera Beach, identifying by property control number 56 43 42 28 000 0020, providing for an effective date and for other purposes. The presenter will be Senior Planner Juan Suarez.
Thank you, Umbrella. Good night, Planning and Zoning Board members. So the project location is at 2428 Broadway. You can see it right here. It's also inside, if not mistaken, the CRA boundaries. Here we can see again a close-up of the project location, 2428 Broadway. This is where Bush Canvas operates. This is the property they're requesting to be rezoned from RS8 single family to downtown core. This property is already downtown core. So if you can see, here is where they operate. This is the property that they want to rezone. So this is the current zoning district, and this will be the proposed zoning district, downtown core. The background and justification. The applicant is requesting a zoning amendment map to change the designation of the subject property from single family RS8 to downtown core. The process change is intended to support the expansion of the existing business. So here we see a view from East 25th Street. This is Bush Canvas and Interior Inc., where they operate. This is the property in question. And here's a view from Broadway. Once again, Bush Canvas, and over here is the property they're requesting to be rezoned. This is the proposed site plan. It's preliminary, but this is their vision of why they're requesting the rezone amendment. So here is where the property is, RS8 single family, and it will be to construct and expand operations. If approved, they will have to submit a site plan application. So the review and approval, this application was reviewed by all different divisions: zoning, utilities, CRA, engineering, building official, all reviewed it and deemed it code compliant. So staff recommendation. Planning and zoning staff recommends that the Planning and Zoning Board members recommend to the City of Riviera Beach City Council approve this rezoning application located at 2428 Broadway. The only condition, it will be that the applicant, if approved, submit a site plan application within 18 months of the zoning amendment approval date. The owners of Bush Canvas are here, just in case you have any questions. But once again, of course, if you have any questions for me, I'm here to answer. It's Andrea Jarvis.
Hi, my name is Andrea Jarvis, and this is my business partner, Kim Crawford. We built this facility back in 2000, and we're running out of space for 2020, I'm sorry. We're running out of space for parking, and we'd like to expand our operations.
Okay. So you'd like to tell us a little bit about the business, just so
Sure.
everyone can hear about it,
Sure.
and also at home.
We are the oldest canvas shop in Palm Beach County. It started in 1965. Kim started working there in 1979. I started there in 96, and we took over the operations in 2000. We do interiors and exteriors of yachts, houses, restaurants, doctors' offices. We're the oldest, like I said. We have a very good reputation. We just won the Beautification Award from Riviera Beach, so thank you all very much.
Congratulations.
And I think it would beautify the neighborhood by knocking the house down.
So, excuse me, I know this not really the question time, but is anyone living at the house right now?
Yes, one of our workers.
Hmm. All right, so what we're gonna do is open up to the board now, so the board be able to ask questions, and then we have comments from anyone who submitted comment cards.
Okay.
So, do we have any questions by the board?
Yes,
Mrs. Davis,
I think I may have a conflict.
go ahead.
Is that I've used your services in the past, many years ago, and they do a good job. So I think I probably should abstain.
We're not legal. Any comment on that?
Um, If you don't have a present ongoing contract with the company, then you do not have a legal conflict, and you should not abstain.
Mrs. Stringer, do you have any questions?
Basically, I just have one quick question in regards to the infrastructure. If whatever is required, who would bear that cost?
I'm sorry?
If there's additional infrastructure that has to take place, who bears that cost?
We do.
Okay. I don't want to just assume.
Unless you want to feel free to give us money.
Different meeting, different meeting.
Mr. Williams?
You said an employee of yours is living in the house now, and is he the actual owner of the home?
No, it's a woman, and we're the owners of the house.
Oh, okay.
I wish that on the other end.
No question.
Mrs. Joseph?
My question also was tied to the property, what the plans were. I don't know, never mind, because that gets too personal. I was gonna ask, where is he gonna go live afterwards? Is the plan to add additional parking into that space once the property is taken down?
Yes, additional parking spaces.
Okay, how many, well, I guess once it comes back to site plan, we'll know how many additional parking spots. We'll save it for later.
Basically, what we really would like to do is knock the house down and keep a open area so that we can have boats come to us, because right now we go to them. If we can have a boat pull in, we can work on it, redo it, and then they can leave. So I want more parking spaces, but we really want it as an open area.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff.
I do have another question.
I know this is not the time for it, but you're gonna have landscaping between the house and your property.
We're gonna, right now, there's a fence right along our property that separates the house from our business, and we put a fence on the other side of the house. We're gonna take the fence down in between the two properties, move the landscaping to the other side, and put the fence back up.
Yeah, as long as there's adequate landscaping.
Oh, there'll be
I don't see a problem.
landscaping.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Ms. Davis?
Since there's a zoning change, are you required to notice the neighbors, let them know that you're making this change? And did you have any objections, or are they all happy?
We put a sign on the house
Mhm.
with what we had to say, that we were going in front of you to rezone it, and the sign's been there for the last 3 weeks. We mailed within a 300-foot radius around us to all the neighbors. I haven't heard anything from anybody.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any comment cards?
No, sir, Mr. Chair, no comment cards at this time.
No comment cards, okay. I don't have any comments on this project. I've been to your facility before, and you gave me a tour around, I think about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I came in and you gave me a tour, and like I said, you do very good work and everything. So I don't have any other questions about it. So I guess we can go to a vote. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the project as submitted.
Second.
Mr. Chair,
Yes. We do have a card. We do have a comment.
he said he has a question.
Yes, come on up, sir. And introduce yourself. Come to the microphone. Look at you out. Go to the mic. Yeah, go to the mic so everyone can hear you at home.
My name is Ben McAlevey. I live at 48 East 25th, just a few houses down. I don't have any issues. I just had a question, and it's probably more just for maybe Mr. Suarez. What is the limit? Right now they say parking, which is fine, but if plans change and they want to do some vertical development, what is the new designation? How high can vertical development be for, I guess, downtown core? That's my question.
Yes, Director Mr. Suarez, yes.
So the new zoning district, if approved, it will be downtown core, and downtown core has a development standards regulations. And if I'm not mistaken, for downtown core, the maximum height is 4 floors, 5 floors?
Yes, it would be 4 floors. There is an opportunity in that zoning district to go higher, but that would be for a parcel that contributes a certain amount of civic open space, which in this case would be as large as the property. So I think effectively it would be 4 stories.
And Mr. Chair, for clarification of the motion, there was a motion and a second. And just to seek clarification, the motion is to recommend approval of the rezoning of the project.
Correct. By Mrs. Davis,
Yes.
and a second by Mrs. Finger.
Yes, ma'am?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Yes,
Okay, are we ready for the vote, Mr. Chair?
yes.
Okay, has been properly motioned and second. We're now ready to take up the vote. Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Stringer,
Yes.
Ms. Davis,
Yes.
Chair Wiley,
Yes,
unanimous vote.
congratulations. All right, on to 7B.
A resolution of the City Council of the City of Riviera Beach, Palm Beach County, Florida, approving a site plan application SP 25-0012 and a special exception application SE 25-0005 by Bare Necessity Family Daycare LLC to allow the established large family daycare home at 350 West 28th Street in the city of Riviera Beach, identified by property control number 56 43 42 28 05 001 0120, providing for conditions of approval, providing for an effective date, and for other purposes. The presenter will be Juan Suarez, Senior Planner.
So this is a site plan application, a special exception and site plan application for 350 West 28th Street to allow the establishment of a large family child daycare. The applicant, Bare Necessity Family Daycare, operated by Lacania Walker, is requesting approval of site plan application and special exception to establish a large family daycare. So here is, bless you,
Excuse me, sorry.
the project location. Here's the close-up of the project, 350 West 28th Street. Property control number, land use is single family, and then the zoning district is RS6 single family. This is a side view, a street view from West 28th Street. Review and approval. So the proposed application, special exception, and site plan application was reviewed and deemed code compliance, especially Chapter 31 zoning, Section 31-544, childcare. And the different divisions also reviewed it: zoning, utilities, fire, engineering, building official. All of them reviewed it and deemed it there was code compliant. So once again, recommendation from staff, based on a review and determination of compliance with Chapter 31, Section 31-44, childcare, daycare, and other preschool facilities. City staff recommends the Planning and Zoning Board forward a recommendation of approval to City Council. This application is a special exception, so it was the property was posted, and mailers were sent, if not mistaken, to a 300 feet buffer, all the residents inside that buffer. The applicant is here, just in case you have questions. Um,
How you doing, man?
Hi. So, my name is Latonya Walker. How you doing tonight?
Very well. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
All right, tell us a little bit about your business.
So I've been operating for 15 years in Revere Beach. It's a small family childcare home. I went large in 2012, but I relocated and wasn't in the right zoning, so I had to go back to 6. So now I'm relocating to 350 West 28th Street to now go back large to service my community. I'm certified CDAF, my health department license, of course. And I'm accredited.
So do you have any other workers here with you?
I
Or
do
just yourself?
have 2 other workers.
We'll have them come up and introduce themselves.
They're not with me. But I
Oh,
do-
okay,
I
okay.
didn't bring that, no.
All right. And how many kids do you have there now?
I have 6
You
now.
have, okay.
So I'll be going to 12 if everything goes well with Riviera and the health department.
Okay. So I guess we'll move this to the board. So again, we'll start with Mrs. Stringer. Do you have any questions?
No questions.
Mr. Williams?
No questions.
Ms. Davis?
Yes, you'll have the capacity for 12 children. So there's 12 cars. Is there a problem? Will there be a problem with parking?
No, but the cars are coming and going. They're not staying. The driveway is actually a 2-car driveway, so that's the old picture of the yard. But there's a parking space to the right of that car where there'll be the parent pull up on the right side. Parents pull up there and leave out. So there's only 1 car there now, which is my car. So the parents have to pull in and pull out.
So then they'll just pull back out into the street?
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Galvin?
no question.
Ms. Joseph?
Piggybacking off of the parking question, how many staff will you have
2.
that will be on site?
There'll be 3 with me, yes, including me, yes.
Mr. Brown?
No question, Mr. Chair.
All right. I've been to the facility before. I've seen it actually, and again, I think it's a pretty good business. And again, I wanted you really to come up to be able to talk, to be able to kind of sell yourself and draw more business into your organization and everything. So good luck to you. I don't have any questions. Are there any comment cards on this?
No, sir, Mr. Chair, no comment cards at this time for this item.
All right, then. So I guess we'll go to a motion.
I move to accept staff recommendations for this approval as presented.
Second that.
Chair has been properly moved and second. Are we ready for the vote?
Yes, we are.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Ms. Stringer?
Yes.
Chair Wiley?
Yes.
Unanimous vote, Chair.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, on to 7C.
A resolution of the City Council of the City of Riviera Beach, Palm Beach County, Florida, approving a site plan application SP 250011 and a special exception application SE 250003 by DDK Learning and Play Center to allow the establishment of a large family daycare home at 1409 West 35th Street in the city of Riviera Beach, Florida. Identified parcel control number 56 43 42 29 03 007 0030, providing for conditions of approval, providing for an effective date, and for other purposes. The presenter will be Senior Planner Juan Suarez.
So site plan application, and special exception for the property at 1409 West 31st Street to allow the establishment of a large family daycare home. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So the request, the applicant, DDK Learn and Play Center, is requesting a site plan application and special exception approval to establish a large family daycare home at 1409 West 35th Street. So we can see the project where it's located. Then a close-up of the property, parcel control number, land use is single family, SF, and the current zoning district is single family, RS8. This is the view from 35th Street. The code requires a minimum of 2 parking spaces. You can see she has the 2 parking spaces. And then once again, review and approval. All the divisions have reviewed it and deemed it code compliant. Zoning has reviewed it and approved it. Make sure it was deemed code compliant with Chapter 31 zoning, especially Section 31544, childcare, daycare, and other preschool facilities. Recommendation from staff. Based on the comprehensive review and confirmation of code compliance, staff recommends that the Planning and Zoning Board forward a recommendation of approval for site plan application SP 25-0011 and special exception SE 25-003 to City Council. Ms. Cervantes is here, sorry, the applicant.
Good evening, everybody. I hate to sound like I'm repeating what Ms. Shea just said, but I've been doing daycare in the city for 6 years. Right now, I'm a small family child care home, and I'm here to ask you guys to allow us to go large, except for from small to a large. Right now, I have 6 kids. I won't have 12 based on what Ms. Shea was saying because it's based on the space you have. So the health department will determine whether you have how many you will have. So apparently, I'm trying to get up to 10 kids, so not 12, but you still need a license to even go beyond 6. So just like she say, CDA certified nationally. I also have a Family Child Care Association certificate, and I keep that current every year. We do extended training every year as well. By the state, we have to have 10 in-service hours, anything to do with kids, first aid, CPR, anything to do with kids, just 10 hours every year we have to keep our training up. So I'm just excited about extending because right now we stuck at 6 and it'll be nice to be able to go large. So.
All right, any questions about the board? We'll start with Mrs. Stringer.
No questions.
All right, Ms. Williams, Mr. Williams.
How many employees do you have with you?
I have 2. We have 2. I have 2. Most daycares have 2. You know, based on for the 6 kids. Most daycares have 2 home daycares.
Cool. That's all.
Ms. Davis.
Yes, perhaps this question's for Mr. Suarez. Which department reviews it for parking safety and ingress and egress?
If I'm mistaken, that would be fire, but like the zoning, us planning and zoning, we just reviewed that they have 2 parking spaces per the code, and they do have the 2 parking spaces. One of the parking spaces is utilized as a drop-off, and then the other one, well, as well, but technically the idea of the 2 parking spaces is one will be drop-off of the kids and pickup of the kids. when they're doing so, but the code just states that they only need 2 parking spaces.
We start at the other end.
No questions.
Silly question. What are your hours of operation?
Right now, I'm from 6:30 to 6.
Thank you.
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Okay, looked like a very nice house.
Thank you.
I would definitely love, and I guess this is for every facility that, especially dealing with childcare, given that I'm in the education field also with with children, and that I know it's probably beyond our scope, but I definitely would love to see how I think we had one approved a couple years ago that was inside the Imperial area, to where we got a chance to see the outline of what the building looked like, and far as what sections they have for the kids and what the kids were doing and what the play areas were and everything like that. We just kind of had a scope of what that looked like and everything, and I think the visual has been really good just for us to be able to see that, because like I said, that the outside aesthetic of the home is very beautiful, and like I say, I'm very welcoming. But I definitely would like to see the part of where we see what the kids are kind of interacting, or kind of like where they get to go at, what they get to do, and everything like that.
Oh, I have an open door policy. You guys are welcome to come. I mean, you guys are welcome to come. We also had to submit like a little, like you say, a little where the
Right,
kids would go,
right.
where they exit, where is the emergency exits. We had to submit something like that as well too. When we did this the first go round, so that, like you said, they get a scope of exactly what's going on. But like I say, we open door policy.
Okay,
So-
and another thing also, just for that reason, is that, like I said, you're here absolutely to get approved for the board, but it's also a sales pitch, also to be able to draw in new business. So that'd be something that someone else to be able to see also, while you're here getting this, you can also be able to kind of promote your organization. So that's why another reason I want to see it, because this will be, shown on TV. Like I said, but I
got you.
definitely like it. All right, so any other questions?
I do, Chair.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you for coming back around. I must have had that look on my face. You said you're open from 6 until 6:30?
6:30 to 6 p.m.
Is there any opportunity that you guys are allowed to be open overnight, or is that not permissible?
I am licensed for overnight, but I don't have the space nor the kids. If you guys grant me the large, my license do say 23 hours a day, but I don't have the space for the kids right now because I'm maxed out at 6.
Okay.
So if someone needs additional service, I'm not allowed to take them. So that's one of the reasons that we're here today as well. A lot of us are licensed for 23 hours of care, but we don't have the legal part to take it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
To
no.
partake in that. So
Okay.
it's kind of like money left on the table as well, because
Okay.
we are licensed for 23 hours a day. A lot of us are.
And so with this, it would be an opportunity for those that have overnight jobs or.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We'll be able to service more parents who
Mhm.
work overnight, nurses, police, fire that do work overnight. We'll be able to service them now because we're not maxed out at 6.
Thank you.
Any other questions by the board?
Chair,
Yes.
this is for Juan. Is there signage requirements for when they're doing when they're converting into a residential property?
Yeah, my son's out there.
What was your
Are they,
question? I'm
are they
sorry.
required to have any sort of signage on the outside of the home, or is it?
Like
pre-
for the business itself?
Right, for the daycares, do they have to?
Yeah, we don't have language on
Okay.
the section of the childcare
No problem.
that they say they need to have a sign
Right.
that it is a childcare facility.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It is a residential zoning district,
Right.
and I think in the sign section, chapter 28, the only allowed sign on the residential zoning district is just pretty
So
much.
big.
Like a
Yeah,
yard
little
sign?
bitty sign. That's all we
Yeah.
A
have.
political
Okay.
sign.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Right, will there be any other questions? If not, we can go to a motion. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Are there any comment cards on this section?
No, sir, Mr. Chair, we have no comment cards at this time.
Okay, can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept the project as submitted.
Second.
Chair has been properly moved and second. Are we ready for the vote?
Yes, we are.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Ms. Davis,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Stringer?
Yes.
Chair Wiley?
Yes,
Unanimous vote, Chair.
Thank you.
yes, congratulations.
Good luck.
I guess on to section 8, I guess be workshop items.
We don't have any this evening, Mr. Chair.
Or do we have any public comments?
No, sir, Mr. Chair, we have no public comment cards.
Section 10, general discussion. Any staff updates?
Mr. Chair?
Yes.
There's a planning officials training workshop coming up, and we emailed, I think several board members have indicated they're interested. And I believe the date for that is this Friday.
The cutoff is this Friday. If you can email me tonight or in the morning, if you would like to go so I can register you, but the training will be next Friday.
In addition to that, we will be scheduling some board training that will be more focused on just our specific codes and regulations, and we'll go through our comp plan and our zoning codes. But the planning officials training is a really good overall view of how planning boards can impact and improve developments in doing your job. So it's put on by the Treasure Coast section of American Planning Association. And I've attended it a few times and presented at a couple too. So highly recommend that you attend if possible.
All right. Any correspondence by the board? All right. Well, I would like to make an announcement. Over at the Riviera Beach Library on Saturdays, the organization Alpha Star has now was hired to go ahead and teach the ACT program again, also for high school kids or kids that are interested in getting into college to raise their ACT and their SAT scores. So it started this Saturday, and we had about approximately 37 to 38 students, I think, showed up. So it'll be nice if we can fill in about 2 or 3 more positions. Mrs. Mercia Kelly actually does the reading part, and I do the math part. And we've been doing this program for about maybe 4 years, and we've had relatively great success with raising scores to get kids from going to public college to be able to get into D1 college. We had one kid actually missed one question on the SAT and ended up with a 1570, and did very, very well. And we have a lot of kids going from 13 on the ACT to 26 to 27 to be eligible to get into any college in America. So it's a very successful program. So again, if you have any kids in high school who want to get to that level to be able to raise up their scores to kind of unlimit their possibilities in college, please send them over to the Riviera Beach Library or go onto my Facebook page, and you will see where we advertise for that. And actually the city advertises for it, and register. Because I think if I'm correct, we have about, and not because we don't want to accept anymore, it's just not any more seating. I mean, last week we were pretty bunched up, and I think we probably can let about 3 or 4 more kids in, and we would have been at 42 or 43. But it's a very successful program. The kids are learning, and they're doing well, and they're excited about getting up on Saturday morning and coming in to be able to learn. And they provide breakfast. The city provides breakfast, and we also have someone from Funky Cafe who comes in and provides lunch for them before they leave. So it's a great program. So if you know any kids who want to, advance their career and get better scores, send them over to Alpha Star at the Riviera Beach Library on Saturday mornings at 8:30.
Are they all Riviera Beach residents?
We actually recommend that there are, but we don't turn anyone away.
And I can recommend that. My daughter was there last Saturday.
Right. Okay.
And from last year, I saw kids from my school that benefited very well from that program. So it is successful. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Do we have any other questions or any other correspondence?
Welcome to all the new board members.
Yes.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I welcome the new members to to the board. I hope you enjoy it as much as I have, or more actually.
Thank you.
Chair,
And on
one,
that note, the Planning and Zoning Board, the next meeting is not listed on here. What date is our next meeting?
Thursday, December 11th.
All right, everybody, do we have a motion for adjournment?
Chair, if I may, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Since you were, I was trying to get, there is a lot of great things going on in the city, and if you would allow me just to read a few of them for those that are watching, because some people watch planning and zoning that don't watch the other meetings. The community grant program, the deadline for that is April the 20th. The maximum amount that nonprofits or residents can apply for is $5,000. This is the second round for that, so I would definitely encourage residents, if you're watching, if you know somebody, to apply for that. On Saturday, there is an event at Wells. It's called the Champion Community Celebration. That starts at 10 a.m. at Wells, goes from 10 to 1. And then the new Revere Beach Youth Council, which is a phenomenal program, is having their town hall meeting here Saturday from 2 to 4. And there's 2 more. And then there is another Thanksgiving feast giveaway. That's going to be at Jay's Ministry, 2831 Avenue S, Revere Beach, and that's going to take place from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So a whole lot of things going on in the city on Saturday.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else by the board? All right. I would like to ask a question also about that, because that's very good. I would ask a question about that. Are we allowed, I know we want to promote everything for our city inside our community, but there are certain areas, certain organizations that do things for our first responders, our teachers, our police officers, firefighters, but these events are being done outside of the city of Rivera Beach, but it does benefit them. Is that okay for us to be able to speak upon so they can take advantage of those benefits, even though that's not in the city of Rivera Beach?
So, Mr. Chair, I would say be careful there, because if you do have charitable organizations that you work with, or if you sit on a board, or if you're an officer of that, you want to be careful not to raise ethical issues by mixing the two. So if you have something in particular that's not related to your service as a city board member that you want to speak on, definitely reach out to us ahead of time and we can kind of guide you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I receive a lot of correspondence, and like I said, because of that reason, and that's the reason why I'm asking, just to make sure, because I have a lot of people who like to reach out about certain things, about donating certain things or whatever, but like you said, they'll either be in Lake Park, or they'll be in West Palm Beach, or they'll be in North Palm Beach. And for them to be able to receive these benefits, they would have to go there to receive it, because the business or the organization are in the other cities. So I just want to make sure that even though it will be benefiting our citizens, it'll still be in another location. So I just didn't want to.
Yeah, my recommendation would be to try to coordinate that ahead of time if you can.
Absolutely. All right, I will. Is there a motion for adjournment?
Motion that the meeting be adjourned.
Second.
Okay. All right, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.